show you, as a matter of fact, it's a form of bullying. It's having many girls, and they actually do it in your accord. Because the true essence of a man is that you stand up, not to your enemies, but even to your friends. And so, as a man, if you cannot stand up to your friends, then you're not a man. Understand that? Cool. Now, ladies, there's another part of it, right? There is the notion that, you know, and nobody said this, but he has to be brown for me to like him. Oh, so you don't have that at George's. Alright. So he has to be brown. He has to drive for you to like him. He has to, no, you want a car man, right? And he has to be above 6 feet for you to like him, right? And I'm not telling you, true, don't it? Right, he has to be above 6 feet, and if he's below that, then he's too short for you. You know, those things. What has happened is that in our society, we have allowed ourselves, females actually, to hold ourselves to a standard that, well, my man can be shorter than me. Right? And true me at all. Yeah, he can be taller than me. And if you're too black, I don't want him. Right? No, I'm telling you, during my time, especially in high school, if you're too black, you're not getting no girlfriend. Because you're too black. No girl don't want to do nobody with name blacks. Or blackie. You get me? What I will say, I'm going to take a shot. What I will say is that interestingly, I see where there's a social shift. And so, women are now saying, you know, I prefer chocolate over caramel or vanilla, right? Women are now saying, well, as long as he's smart and intellectual and we know someone can make money in the future, my style, my type that, you know? And these are the things that people do. What I will say is that women, don't subscribe yourselves to stereotype. If you subscribe yourselves to stereotype, you will automatically become the victims of stereotypes. Understand what I'm saying? And it goes to the men as well. If you subscribe, so some men, oh, she have to think. Or, we don't want a girl. You know, those are stereotypes. And it's stupid, it's foolish. Because what happens now is that you are now judging someone on their permanent characteristic. Something that they inevitably cannot change, cannot control. And it goes beyond the person, because if you're going to look at the physical person, then you have to accept that everyone has different physical traits. So some people fat, some people plus size, some people thick, some people slim thick, and some people just come and like bone, maga. But at the end of the day, there is more value to the person than how they look. Now, don't get me wrong, you know, I am not saying you're not going to have your type as to who you prefer and what you prefer. But not because you prefer something means that what you don't prefer is bad. And you have to remember that. And that is where bullying comes from. Because you're not my type, you are bad. So because you're not brown, you're bad. Because you're not rich, you're bad. And interestingly, I feel like you must be a very stupid person to bully someone based on your economic status. Because if you cannot change anything about your physique, as I always say, it is easier to change your economic status than your physique. So you can't maga, you can rich and still maga, you're poor and still maga. But at the end of the day, if you have some form of social mobility, you have a better chance of economic mobility. And you can change that quicker than your physical status. Because the reality is, people can change. And we have to understand that. When I was in second form, I was suspended. I did white collar. I call it white collar crime. So I remember failing a geography exam. You want in my class? I failed a geography exam with Miss McLeod. And like, I just couldn't bother. I'm just, second form, I just could not. First of all, when I came into first form, I thought I was it. They are judges now, you know? Oh boy, school, now it's cheat, the thing tough, isn't it? First song we waste time, you know, we'll have Weddy Wednesdays, we'll have Turn Up Tuesdays, we'll have, yeah, I think this is the first time my mother is hearing this. But yes, you know, we'll have, I won't say what kind of Fridays we had, but, you know, we had fun in first form, second form, CMT, fun, you get me? To the point where fail the exam, and when you fail the exam back then, your mother has to sign the exam paper to see that you failed. So yo, me now make my mother say that, you know. So, you know, interestingly, I signed mine. Everybody said me forged my mother's signature and said, no man, that look good. Yo, forged my one, so I say, yo, 2 bills per signature. That didn't about 2 grand. You see me? Take everybody over and sign it, man, sign it. Now, note at the time, right? And I will say this, and I hope you get it. People above you can still bully you. Teachers at that point in time, I was rude, I was on behavioral probation because I get enough trouble, right? And because you get enough trouble, you end up on academic probation to get us to care about schoolwork. As a matter of fact, you do like 13 subjects back then, only care about 6 subjects, some have 80s in them 6 subjects there, and the rest of them, I don't care about that. So Spanish, 0, because I don't know Spanish. But talk English, we don't need to learn Spanish. That's my mindset back then, right? Now, interestingly, we make the money and someone will get catch. But they could have called them and say, yo, mommy, I found your signature, you know, they might call you just tell them say sign, come on and get sauce. And best believe them mother do it, you know. No, me, no, I say not people would have called my mother, you know, because then I get beaten either way. So, if I get the suspension, I get beaten. But if I call her and tell her, she's not going to lie for me. So, I'm still not going to get the suspension, I'm still not going to get the beating. So, I don't want you to think that I'm a liar. I better just get the suspension beaten, and get liar beaten and suspension beaten. So, long and short of it, Mr. Story is a 3-day suspension. You know, white collar, put on the paper, white collar crime, forgery of signatures. Pity them never know say, for the class, it fail and me for all of them signature. Anyways, that was second form. And check this now. At the end of second form, there were some students in the class that came from better economic statuses, right? Some of them were big and brown. They're my friends. But, you know, they were getting good grades. And so, yo, you're done. As a matter of fact, I will tell you, and I don't tell a lot of people this, I was transferred to St. George's College. And when I was transferred to St. George's College, the people at my primary school said I am friendly, but I fight a lot. Don't make no sense to me, because friendly people fight enough. Don't make no sense. Anyways, the principal decided I should accept me just the same and invested in me. I'm going to get suspension in a second form. Boom. Transfer student. The first and second form, I'm teasing about it. Because on the register, you have a T beside the name, means transfer. Tease about it. I'm a sharp player. You get me? Tease me about it. Grades low, tease about it. They have behavioral probation, so after every class teacher pay a sign green slip, they behave themselves in the class, tease about it. Right? When your parents are come pick you out of the gate, you walk on North Street. You're prone to robbery, you're prone to everything that happens on the road. At that time, Casey and George's rivalry was hot, and only people did that up the 2 away. You get me? I recognized at that point in time, I was winning 3rd form. CXE subjects, that's when they start to get recommendations for CXE subjects. And the boy them are going like say them bright because I get 80s and so. Always a tease me. And I say, yo, you're not done. My friend them done, so how would I get trouble? And we never care now. We enjoy ourselves. When the Fridays, we play football on the corner, the principal run me down, have fun. You get me? In 3rd form, I ended up going into the brightest street. Who tell them for go do that? We're going to the brightest street, you know, by chance. Just you know what happened. And best believe all of the people them from 1st and 2nd form end up buck-ups. We end up with the 80s and all of that. One of them in that. So you have half of the class honor roll students. We never end up on honor roll. So you know say me dunce. You know that class that me dunce. You get me? You get a like 80 and you come out 20 something in the class. Even the day in that class, you never like it. You get me? Anyways, me decide to you know what? Don't know better than me. I recognize that after the suspension, it never really made sense to get no trouble and all of that because me poor, me come from a poor background, well not poor, but you know, me consider poor because me want enough money. So me said, you're not no better than me when you leave 3rd form. You're not going to be better than me. Went through 3rd form, started school serious. Interestingly, and I'll never forget this. The first time I ever did work in Spanish after those 3 years in high school, I got an 80, I think it was 80 something. And the Spanish teacher looked at me and tell me, say, I cheat. The first time I ever did not, you know, look at me and tell me, say, I cheat. Here's a teacher named Miss Giles Gordon. Love her today. Mr. Sayeed, you have sense. I mean, love history. So every time he talk nothing, you know, because as she said something, me have something to say, because that make no sense. And me, I'm telling her, I said, and I said history go, and I said the history teacher, you know. Long and short of it is that, by the end of third form, my average was above most of them. By the end of third form, I would have gotten a Knights Award, which is the highest leadership award at this school. Right? By the end of third form, I would have got recommended for 9 subjects. Now, how did I do that? I told myself, listen to me. The only reason why they can't teach me say me dunce because me not doing the work. So me I'm going to show them upstairs, me can do work, I'm going to do it better than you. So you have the Chinese people in my class, the brown people in my class, the rich people in my class, I'm going to do better than you. And so I easily do better than them because I'm saying, I'm going to start studying. I'm going to start the homework. So I start the homework when I time to WDT, but do it the night before. It worked. Come fourth form, did CXCs in 4th form, 5th form, did came in 5th form, went to 6th form, graduated as deputy head boy. As a matter of fact, let me tell you something else. When I graduated, I would have started a program, an environmental program for the school that kept the school clean. And what has never left me is the point that when I was leaving, the principal came to me and I was telling her, Miss, remember in the first form when you said you're investing me by accepting me because you got bad reports from my primary school that I gave a lot of trouble and that was fight enough. And in the first time I was on behavioral probation and I got suspension and you still up the head boy. I know I've graduated with all of these things, right? And she looked at me and she said that was the best investment he has ever made. Now why I tell you that story? People might want to fight, you know. It's the world. You might not be thick enough. It's the world. You might not be smart enough. It is the world. That's what people like to say. Don't ever let someone's standard of you become your standard. Don't ever let someone's standard of you become your standard. You know what you are able to achieve, then by all means you can achieve it. And so, if you're going to go against bullying, oh nice. Yes, confidence is a prerequisite for bullying. But if you're going to go against bullying, you must know deep down within yourself that even if you're going to tell me some dunce, even if you're going to tell me say I fight enough, even if you're going to tell me say I got suspended, don't allow what people say to stop you from doing what you want to do. Never allow it. What has happened now? A lot of these people, especially from primary school teachers, they can't talk to you now, can't talk to me now. Because I'm a faculty of law, I always travel and I barely pay for it, right? Travel the world and barely pay for it. And I'm doing a myriad of things. I know, you know, Mr. Lambie interested to ask someone this morning, you still worry about in the future? No. Very young, there are some persons who, their standard of you, you're not living up to it. And because of that, they bully you into believing that you are less than. And that is a flawed concept. Whatever your mind can conceive, you can achieve it. So I knew I wanted to travel the world, and when I was broke, I'm going to start working. But I ensured that I was in every program. I ensured that I was doing everything. And listen to me, it's when you start doing things like that, things just start coming to you.